Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do your March reading. Okay, it's a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does, great, I hope it helps you. If it doesn't, just kick it to the curb, or if you know something would help, please do share. Okay, if you are still with me, loyal with me, thank you so much for all your support, love you dearly. I am open to private readings, so if you're interested in that, the details are below, soulsirentarot@gmail.com. Just email me. All right, guys, and we'll have a look. Okay, I'm going to take a spirit animal to start your reading, Libra, just because I like to know where we are on the overall spiritual journey. So what have we got for Libra in the animals, please? Where are we on the path? What do we need to know? I felt it and I will take it. Oh, this is lovely. Right. This is the elk. This is nobility. Libra, right? It always feels to me, this card, as significant in that you've made it. Like, you've been over the hardest part of the journey. And I feel, Libra, that like you're at the top of the mountain, you're kind of looking back at everything that's happened. You've come a long way from probably a really bad shit storm. And maybe at the beginning of that journey, you kind of, to keep you driven, keep you focused, you were kind of like, yeah, and when I get there, I'll be like, yeah, so sod you. But actually, now you're there, you're like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to play to that silly energy. I don't need to get involved in that silly 3D stuff, okay? This is about being noble. Like, your growth has been magnificent. That's what I want to say, Libra. And even if you feel you're still making that journey to it, I want you to just trust, right? I feel you could look back on previous months, maybe years, and just see how far you've come. Like, there's no need to be like catty with people. There's no need to go back and say, yeah, but look at me now. You know, all of that energy is gone. You're in a much more beautiful, beautiful space. That's what I feel, right? Let me read the message. Yeah, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. And I do feel that's what you've learnt in this process, Libra, right? That maybe I had to come from right down the catacombs, you know, scrape my way back up. And maybe sometimes on that journey, I'd be halfway back up and get kicked back down, right? Because that's shit and it happens. And that might be the sort of thing that has been really difficult, but actually the most growth giving that you've had. And that's what I feel, and that's why you sit at the top now. Like, I don't need to prove myself with anyone. But I also feel there's a big decision coming in, because never in this journey, this spiritual journey, are we meant to sort of sit still. Like, yes, rest, have periods of recuperation, regenerate, re-energize, absolutely. But if I could get this far, how much further can I get? Right? And that's what I feel. Big decision coming your way, Libra, but I think you're more than able for it. It might be something that you were waiting for a long time and you thought was never coming, and you might even have lost sight of it now. You might have just got so sort of, I'm sick of waiting, it's not happening, I'll look at something else. But actually, I feel you're still on that same pathway. It may have just took a different route to what you were expecting. That's what I'm feeling, Libra. Okay, let's see what the tarot's got to say. But you're in such a period of, like I say, you don't need to say anything to anybody. You just don't. I'm not going to the tarot, I want the tarot. You don't feel the need to say anything to anybody. You've just got this, right? You've got it. You've got this. A big decision, but you've got this. You've got the confidence because of what you've been through. What did I tell you, right? 2 of Wands, okay? This is new pathways opening up. Okay, so there's something, I felt it in the offering of the reading, there's something coming towards you that you're going to have to make a big, am I going to deviate? You know, it's a bit like having ridden, this sounds silly, having ridden a big fairground ride, okay, shitting yourself while you're climbing the stairs to it or queuing for it, whatever it is. Get on it, you're absolutely panicking. You go through it, you're like, whoa, that was a hell of a ride. But when you get off, you're exhilarated because you're like, well, I did it. Do I want to do it again? Oh, I'm not so sure. I feel a bit sick, right? And this is what this is. It's like, yeah, but do you want to take it further? Do you want to get even higher? Do you want to get even bolder? You know, all of the sort of 3D stuff of when you started this journey of proving yourself, I feel has left this Libra. This is now all about you. So you're kind of like, well, yeah, I can go after anything now because I don't really care. Don't give a stuff what others think, says Libra. So there's a new journey wanting to open up. There's a new opportunity coming in. You've got the decision. You've always got free will, and the divine always respects that. You've got the free will on whether you're going to accept it or not. But I want you to open your mind at least, right? I think you've got more confidence in yourself than you ever had before. Look. Queen of Cups. This is male or female, remember. Queen of Cups' biggest lesson is learning not to overgive to situations. You know me, I always compare it to like the bowl of soup. And people think what you're talking about, but it's true. Because with the bowl of soup, it's like, well, if I keep giving you a spoon of my soup and you're not giving me a spoon back, guess who's left with the empty soup bowl? The Queen of Cups. And so I think that's been the hardest lesson you've had to learn, Libra, that I feel you loved and gave to the expense of your own success. And now you are in your own success. You're still a very loving, giving, caring person, very nurturing energy, but you don't allow it to happen at the expense of your own development, your own soul journey. Okay, but this is it's like you can now move into this energy because the Queen of Cups, of course, she's holding the Ace of Cups, right? So I feel you're moving towards great love, great passion, great just feeling valued, you know, because you value yourself. And again, that might be one of the biggest lessons you had, but there's so many options coming towards you here, the Seven of Cups. And that's what might be going to be making you a little bit nervous. Which cup do I choose? Because I know not every cup has got rainbow and glistening, you know, and some cups have got fucking snakes in them and they will rip your head off. They will, right? So you've got a big sort of decision. What I want to say to you is choose carefully and don't choose for others. Don't do just, you know, I'm not saying you disregard friends, family opinion, you know, if they're important to you, you know, the people you trust. But ultimately, which option do you want, which cup? Because you're definitely going to be presented with something here, Libra. There's definitely opportunities heading your way. It's kind of a test as well with the Seven of Cups because it's like, well, you know, you've been through that storm. You've learned maybe in the past you chose things that turned out not to be great for you. We've all done that. I've done it. You know, everybody's done it. We sit there and we think, what was I thinking? What was I thinking doing that? Why did I think that was a good idea? But you make peace with yourself ultimately when you get into this elk nobility energy because you're like, well, I might not know the full answer still, but I do know I had to go through that journey because again, I come back to it. I can look back on recent months, years, and see how much I've grown in ways I never would have grown if I'd have stayed or been able to stay, whether it was your choice or not, in what was considered a safe space, right? That's what I feel. So major opportunity, this is legacy building, right? And I said, this is 3 of coins coming with, well, I've just seen what's next as well. 3 of coins coming with the 3 of cups. Starting your foundation, another foundation, right? Working hard at your bench. See how this person's on their own, right? It's hard work, but I'm building something that will stand the test of time. Legacy, something that I can rely on. You know, you might be coming to a stage in your life, this isn't for everybody, but where, you know, you're kind of like of an age, and we shouldn't look at age, but I'm kind of just trying to demonstrate where you're like, this will be my last final push now. This is my last final push. Oh no, God, no, and it could be that, but it's the solid foundation. Because here with the 3 of Cups as well, I'm looking at that Queen of Cups. This is only surrounding yourself with people who've got your best interests at heart. It's community, it's celebration. 2 3s together are like the start again of this major journey. You started out with the 2 of Wands, so you're definitely opening new doors. You're definitely going to start moving towards more like-minded people, people who are reciprocal with you. But I want to say to you, Libra, it's going to take a lot of work, but it is so going to be worth it, because they're also sending me the 8 of coins. Master of your craft. So he's burning the midnight oil. So it may be that you still, you have to do the day job, or, you have to still, if you've got responsibilities in the day, I've got to still follow those, and somehow in my day now, open up and find the space to work on this. It may be that they're getting to the elk. You've built the foundations of a strong business. You could be a business owner. You've already done that piece, but am I going to take it to the next level? Do I trust it? Am I going to give it a push? And that's what I feel for this Libra. That's coming under that 2 of Wands. It's definitely your decision, but it's telling me, looking at these cards, that should you decide to move forward, move again, conquer the challenges, trust that you've done it before, you can do it again, it's going to pay dividends. That's what I feel. It's going to pay dividends. A big decision, but it's going to pay dividends. But you've got to put the work in, right? Because some people, bless them, I'm not sort of picking anybody out, but sometimes they can think, right, well, if I just say that's where I want to go, then it'll happen, because I'm going to meditate, I'm going to pray to the divine. The divine are like, well, I can't see any spade work. Where's your spade work? We'll guide you, we'll signpost you, we'll help the right people come towards you at the right time. But you've got to put the effort in. This is your journey, not theirs, right? Does that make sense? Okay, for Libra, please, I love it. Justice. I'm telling you, I'm getting caught on my jumper. I'm telling you, this is, it's your card, Libra, as well, isn't it? But it's like the scales are being balanced in your favour. This is everything you've worked for. A difficult decision, a big decision, but it pays off. Not immediately, but you know that. You haven't got to the elk without knowing that. But you can't see it quite yet. Can you see? You see the blindfold on Justice? You can't quite see it yet, but you're in the divine energy of knowing what I put out, I get back. What I give, I get back. Even if it's not an immediate reciprocation. What I don't do is, coming under that Queen of Cups, is give to others and leave myself with no energy. No, says Libra. That's not what I do at all. So Justice is coming in. This is everything you've worked for, right? This is looking back. I'm at a pathway in my life, or a pinnacle in my life. When do I go down that path with that 2 of Wands? Do I take a left? Do I take a right? Which one do I want? What really gives me? I'll do my risk assessment. I'll protect everything I've got so far. But equally, I'm going to take it further. There's more fight in me, says Libra. The Sun. Brand new beginning. Trusting, right? Feeling like a child again. But this is also coming under that 7 of Cups. So there are some scary cups out there. That's what I want to say to you. Use your discernment clearly. There might be people who present cups to you are really after their own interests. Queen of Cups. You've learned that lesson. Remind yourself of that lesson. Don't just sign something because someone smiles at you in the right way or says the right things. Go through the contract seriously. Really think about, where is this taking me? Because I want this new journey to open up. I know there's true soulmates to be found along the way. That 3 of Cups there, the Sun confirming it. You see the soulmates dancing at the bottom, happy as Larry, in absolute synchronicity, right? It's lovely. So I'm ready for this, but I'm not going to choose the wrong one. This is too important. That's what I feel. Look, Knight of Cups coming under, Knight of Coins, coming under that 3 of Coins, because I'm still looking at Queen of Cups. This is a solid offer. You've got to find it. You might have to go out searching for it. It might just be presented, but don't just take the first one. Look around. Really ask yourself, am I comfortable with it? But there is definitely an offer coming in that you can rely on. Degree of risk, of course, but nothing worth having is not worth the risk. A bit of work, you got to speculate to accumulate, as they say. This is your decision. You've got to decide if this is for you. But look at this coming under the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Boom, fucking boom. This is exactly what I've just said. Queen of Swords comes out of the heart space, It doesn't get pulled down by just the beauty of what's presented, or the right words being said, or anything that, makes you go, oh. Queen of Swords says, what the fuck is this? Is it going to help me on my journey? Is it the right cup to take? Are you presenting yourself correctly? Because see the peacock in the bottom? See it? I love it. I love the beauty of this. Like, this is like, I may look, because I always say with this card, with the peacock, it can just look like a large bird, and all birds are beautiful, but you're like, nice bird. And then its plume goes up, and it's like, it feels like it's, do you know who you're dealing with? Do you know who you're dealing with? Don't try and smooth talk me, bamboozle me. Don't try and swing me the lead, basically. Or my sword will come out and you will be out, right? You don't mean literally like, in the physical. But you will. You'll just say, no, next, right? So they want you to remind yourself of that. 2 queens on the deck. Don't let that heart rule that head in this situation. Business is business. That's the way I see it. Business is business. There's a time for it to be all lovely and fluffy and, all hugs and kisses. And there's a time when it's like, no, this is business. It's not personal. It's not personal, it's business. And you know that, but I think there's still just that reminder there for you to just keep, hang on to your hat a bit. But this is lovely. I think you've got the power. It's going to be a success. You're not daft. You never were daft, but we all had to learn. We all came in here as babies, didn't we? So we all got to learn. But this is about letting... Ow. This is about not letting the heart rule the head. Now, again, look at this, walk it off. This always talks to me again about not making immediate decisions. So coming into that Queen of Cups energy, someone saying, come on, sign it now. And you're like, let me just go and check with nature. Let me touch the water. Let me touch the elements. Let me feel how it feels. Let me talk to my angels. Let me talk to my spirit guides. Because if somebody really wants to commit to you on something that's a big decision in the future, this can be love, it can be business, it can be anything, but they really want to commit with you properly, then they'll give you the time and space to think about it, because you're worth it. And that's what you're being asked to remember. Everything I've learned along the way, I am worth it. Now, it's lovely because they're showing mentors and role models. So this is someone or some people who the divine are going to put towards you, and as I say, they're not all going to be the right ones, but the divine are going to present who can help you grow. Now, when I say they're going to present, again, I have to come back to it. You're not going to just wake up in the morning, someone knocks at your door and says, hey, I'm a great mentor and role model for your business, right? You have to put yourself in the right space. Think about that 3 of Cups. Networking events, it might be Libra. This could come back to love, and you're putting yourself in the right space to meet a like-minded person. It could be, but it just feels very more about the material at the moment, in terms of your financial abundance, your stability. So there's people who do want to support you and support your growth to the next level of whatever it is you've done so far, the next level of where you want to take it to. Seek them out. They're there. You've just got to find the right ones. Okay, I love it. I love it how you can see love, the sun, the moon, you can see switched on, I'm open to it. These could be fellow angels, that they don't know it. Like, you don't have the confidence, you're an angel, but maybe you are, you know what I'm saying? But there is support on its way for whoever this Libra is. Keep your vibe high. Sorry, I picked 2 up then. And it was that one. I don't know how it just flipped round. I don't know how it just did that. Keep your vibe high. Know that to manifest, you've got to be in high energy, but check their vibes as well. Is it true what they're presenting? Is it not? So are they a match for my vibe? I.e., come back to that Queen of Cups. If I'm going to be putting all this energy in, whatever energy it may be, are they going to reciprocate to that equal? Is this someone who wants to sit on my back, or is this someone who's going to be an equal contributor? Libra, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. All your hard work is paying off. there's a new journey opening up that's only going to take you higher. But you don't suffer fools gladly anymore. You don't take riders, you know. If you're going to want to come and work with me, it's equal give and take. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. It's very specific. It might just be for one of you this time, but we'll see. But if you did enjoy the reading, please do like, subscribe to the channel. If you do want a private reading, soulsirentarot@gmail.com. Other than that, I will be back in for your April readings. I can't believe I'm saying April, but if I can get back sooner, I definitely will, but at the latest April. Sending love and light always. Bye.